Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are doing our reading of Aesop's Fables. We're reading two fables today, and they are The Kid and the Wolf and The Fox and the Grapes. So, remember, Aesop's Fables are fables that have a moral or a meaning at the end. So there's a reason they're telling the stories. And they usually involve animals or things that you don't expect to be able to talk or do the things they do. It's kind of interesting. All right, we're going to start with The Kid and the Fox. Kid is another word for baby goat. A kid strayed from the flock and was chased by a wolf. When he saw he must be caught, he turned around and said to the wolf, "I know, sir, that I can't escape being eaten by you, and so as my life is bound to be short, I pray you let it be as merry as may be. Will you not play me a tune to dance to before I die?" The wolf saw no objection to having some music before his dinner, so he took out his pipe and began to play, while the kid danced before him. Before many minutes were passed, the dogs who guarded the flock heard the sound and came up to see what was going on. They no sooner clapped eyes on the wolf than they gave chase and drove him away. As he ran off, he turned and said to the kid, "It's what I thoroughly deserve. My trade is the butcher's, and I had no business to turn piper to please you." So, the kid was safe. Yay! The goat made it. And the wolf was chased away. What do you think the moral of this story is? Well, think about it. The wolf said it at the end. My trade is the butcher's, and I had no business to turn piper to please you. If you're good at something, and you're not really great at something, and you set out to do one thing first, don't turn around and do that other thing, because it makes no sense. Stick with what you're good at, and stick with what you started out with. Don't get your mind changed just because someone else concentrates on it. It's okay to stick with your guns, to do what you like, to work on the things that you are working on at that time, and express yourself in that way. Be honest or true to yourself. All right, next is The Fox and the Grapes. A hungry fox saw some fine bunches of grapes hanging from a vine that was trained along a high trellis. A trellis is a very delicate piece of wood, and did his best to reach them by jumping as high as he could into the air. But it was all in vain, for they were just out of reach. So he gave up trying and walked away with an air of dignity and unconcern, remarking, "I thought those grapes were ripe, but I see now they are quite sour." What do you guys think of that one? Well, there's an interesting moral in this one. The fox was trying to get something, and no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't do it. And in the end, he didn't get mad at himself. He said, those grapes weren't worth it. I didn't need them after all. So what it's trying to say is, if you don't always achieve the things that you are going for, don't get upset with yourself. Just move on. So that's it, like if you are trying to get 100 on a test, say you get 90 instead. You still passed. Be proud of passing, and then find out what you did wrong and try to learn better. That's it. You don't have to be thinking about it constantly, remorsing on it, being upset about it. That's the same thing as remorse. And really getting yourself stuck in a rut and being mad for something that you can't change. Be okay with the results that life hands you, and do your best with what you have. That's what this one says. I kind of like it. All right. I hope you enjoyed our Aesop's Fables. Have a great day.